Welcome back to episode 2 of the Newcastle Football Manager Save. Going straight into another signing here with Ismail Benacer from AC Milan. I think another centre mid / DM to complement Bissouma would be a pretty good move for me, especially as I'm not really happy with the other options I have. It's just a matter of getting in the players and how much Milan are willing to depart with for Benacer, as well as the Algerian, potentially looking at Gedson Fernandes of Benfica, bringing him into the team. Scouting report said he's a must sign, so thought I'll get him in, and for a pretty decent transfer fee as well. I think less than 8 million, 8 or 9 million, but hopefully he can be a game changer in our midfield. If you missed the first episode, I'll leave a link in the comments below. We pretty much signed around 8 or 9 players, main ones being Pedro Gonçalves, Bissouma, like I said before. Dani Alves was an interesting signing that we made on a free. Colin Dagba, Kaleta Carr, Yusuf and Nesri as well. A whole load of other players that we signed just to revamp the squad. I've made a few departures as well, not that much in terms of transfer wise, seeing as nobody wants to buy them, but need to get rid of them from the squad. So we go into our first Premier League game of the season, and it's against Man Utd, their new name in the game this year. Apparently they can't use Manchester United for copyright reasons or something. But you can see my team here for the first game. Quite a few changes. Also realised that I didn't register En-Nesyri in time, so I'm having to go with a 19-year-old Gonzalo Ramos up top, which isn't exactly ideal. Almost immediately we go 1-0 down. Who else but Cristiano Ronaldo? I'm not sure why, but I can't seem to get a full screen mode, so the score isn't exactly showing. But yeah, not the best of starts to my reign as Newcastle manager. It doesn't exactly get any better as well. I mean, we create a few chances like you can see here, but fortunately Ramos can't take them. And almost immediately afterwards, Paul Pogba gets a second for United. Again, not the ideal start, but what can we do? Slowly getting to grips with the team as well. Chemistry is probably going to be off, seeing as I've put in a bunch of new players in together. And at half time, we're going 2-0 down. Pretty much immediately after the break, it's 3-0. Bruno Fernandes, of course. Can't stand him in real life. And now it just gets from bad to worse. Ronaldo gets a second and it's now 4-0 for United. Terrible debut game for me. Not much I can do, but no, and it's 5. It's just gotten a hat-trick. Cristiano Ronaldo gets a hat-trick on the first game of the season. I mean, if this was real life, I probably would have been chased out of St. James's Park. Nothing really showing from the home side. No real chances. Not much attacking play involved either. I've got Jesse Lingard has just added another. What is it, 6-0? I've got a new goalkeeper in goal as well, Odysseys. Not exactly showing me enough confidence. But the game ends 6-0. Disgusting defeat in my first game, rock bottom. Although we're the only 2 teams that I've played so far, but a lot to improve. Right after that disastrous performance, we go back into some transfer news. Ryan Fraser has left the club. £16.75 million deal to Aston Villa. He's one of, well, to be fair, he's the only player that I've managed to get quite a bit of money for. Everyone else probably just less than 5 million. Not exactly ideal, but got to get rid of the dead weight. Rami Benzabani is another player that I'm bringing in. Another left back. I'm a fan of Jamal Lewis, but I do think I need another player there for competition and for depth. And he's a decent defender as well for Gladbach, so hopefully he can do some good for me. Benacer has been confirmed, another DM / centre mid, so I'm happy with that move as well. Well, Yves Bissouma is now injured for a week or 2, so Gedson Fernandes signing has come at perfect time. Benzabani has also joined on loan. I've signed quite a few players on loan, so hopefully if they perform quite well, I'll sign them on a permanent deal next season. But the aim for the first year is essentially to get Europe, so hopefully I can attract the bigger signings. Right, we're going to our second game of the season against Everton, and we've started off with a bang, and it's Ismail Benacer who gets a goal on his debut, and then minutes later Calvert-Lewin equalises, and it's been awarded. That's the first time I've seen VAR actually award a goal instead of disallowing it compared to last year, which is strange. Nice addition to the game. An attack from us, and we've scored. Is it offside? Of course it's offside. Of course VAR give our goal offside. Well, we're looking quite good though. We're getting our chances. Into the second half we go. Quite deep in actually. We've got an attack. And it's a goal. And it's En-Nesyri in his debut. That's 2 goals for our debutants. Benacer and En-Nesyri. He was a big miss in the first game as well. I can't believe I forgot to register him. But it's looking good. Close to a third as well. But we're looking good for our first win of the season. And there we go. 3 points against Everton. Nice first win in the league. Into some more transfer news, and we've had a bid accepted for Jeremy Boga from Sassuolo, I think. Yeah, Sassuolo. Could be a nice addition, left wing. Possibly ahead of St. Maximin or as a backup. It is one position that I'm lacking in right now, so I think he could possibly be a good signing for the team. In we go to our third game of the episode. Carabao Cup game against Carlisle. Put out the reserve team, to be fair. No point risking the first team. Fast forward to the end. A nice 3-1 victory. And Joe Linton got in on the act as well. Into the third round, and we await the draw. And a trip to Craven Cottage awaits in the third round of the Carabao Cup. That's all for today. Hope you enjoyed this episode. Leave a thumbs up and subscribe.